Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another little trade recap. I'm going to be doing these daily so that I can, document my own progress in video format and learn from my own mistakes and keep getting better as a trader for myself, but so that other people can also watch and follow along for the ride and learn how I trade, my strategy, and in my opinion the simplest way to trade right now in 2024. No ICT bullshit, none of that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So in the morning before every single day, the first thing I do is I mark out previous day high level, which I get from the top wick on the 15 minute to the next sort of little wick to make a nice zone for our upper previous day. And also I marked out our prior day low zone, which is also my next key level that I mark out every single day. Always mark out your pre-market high and your pre-market low. Now, how did I find my other levels and areas? On the hourly, you're going to want to look for high confluence areas like this right here, where we touch once, touch twice, touch 3 times. So we've touched this area 3 times so far, which means that when we come back up, we are likely to make a move down. Same with this area. And I marked out a couple areas of liquidity here with the blue lines. I didn't really make a zone because there wasn't really a good zone to draw out. A lot of times with these big wicks on higher time frames, I just mark them out as liquidity. So going into the day itself, okay, so in the morning we open up right sort of in between these prior day high and prior day low. We open up right around here. Now typically when we're in the middle of this range, I'm not one to be rushing into a trade, as I usually like one of these areas to get broken first. But today we did find a couple setups to try and trade that we're going to be going over. Today was actually a break-even day for me. I made a lot of mistakes, which I'm going to be going over because I want to be transparent, and I'm pretty much just making these videos so that I can learn for myself and improve to look back on in the future anyway. So our first trade we took was an entry at right here after we broke our pre-market high with strength and created a massive fair value gap off of this candle here on the 5 minute. So once we break that pre-market high, which means that our bias is more bullish to find our way up to this zone rather than this zone, price comes back down and I enter right here. Now you guys might be thinking that this looks like a pretty good trade, but I actually handled this really, really poorly. As you can see, I put a circle here to show that in this area, if we go to lower time frame, I actually got shaken out a little bit on some of these lower time frame wicks up and down with a couple re-entries. This is something I'm really trying to work on, right? Because my chart looked like this, something like this, where I enter here, I put my stop under, and then I target these highs, but I kept getting scared and shaken out by these wicks up and downs. I exited a couple times and then I re-entered, and instead of catching this nice move up, if I would have just trusted my stop loss, I end up losing quite a bit of money on this trade, which was absolutely freaking horrible, and I'm super disappointed about that, causing me to go down a couple $100 on the day. When the trade would have worked out really well, but for my second trade of the day, I did decide to re-enter right here once we broke the 9 and the 13 EMA. And I was thinking to myself, I'm just going to let it ride. I'm not going to keep entering and exiting again. And we did catch a really nice trade up, which netted me like $350 per account. I'm really bummed that I lost the money earlier because that was a really nice trade and we kind of just ended up break even on the day. As you guys can see, the prior day high zone absolutely smacked. This trade would have been really nice. I wish I could have caught some of this move down from this zone, especially after we get that confirmation of breaking the 9 and 13 EMA. We could have used this as our trailing stop and caught that whole entire move down. But I ended up walking away from the charts a little early because I was pretty frustrated about how I handled this trade right here. So yeah, definitely could have been a really big day catching this move up, and then this would have been a really nice trade. A textbook come into our zone, get a nice rejection candle, break these EMAs. We could have had a trade like this. Right as we break those EMAs, stop at the highs, targeting a move down to VWAP. This could have been a great trade, but live and learn. That's part of trading. That's part of getting up every day and getting better. And that's what I want to do on this channel, is help people get better and help myself get better. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. I didn't end up trading any SPY today, so these were my main sort of what happened during the market today. And yeah, I hope that was valuable for some of you. I'm going to be doing this every day. The videos are going to get a lot better, but the main use of this channel is just documenting these trades for myself to look back on, to get better, and to help other people grow. And hopefully I can help do that more down the line. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had an awesome day.